Whoa, now, Jack. This is Ariel Moth from New Orleans, giving all praises to the Most High Yahweh and His Son, who the world called Jesus Christ. We know Him in the Hebrew as Yahawashi. Now, this is a still from the movie Heat, starring Al Pacino and Robert De Niro, loosely based on a true story. Now, Robert De Niro plays the gangster, the career criminal who is very classy, has some form of scruples and integrity and morality within the underworld. He is literally about that action, boss. He is about his work. Now, Al Pacino, who's the lieutenant, he's a cop. He is about his action. He's about doing his work. His mind is totally focused on doing his job. So much where his life is in shambles. His wife is cheating on him. His life is in shambles, man. He's living a pure hell. But he cannot stop doing what he's doing. He cannot stop doing the work. Okay? What I found very, very important was the fact that a line in the movie, and I'll basically read it as well as you can see it, when Robert De Niro and Al Pacino met in a coffee shop towards the end of the movie. And it goes like this. A guy told me one time, don't let yourself get attached to anything you are not willing to walk out on in 30 seconds flat if you feel the heat around the corner. And that brought me to the book of 1 Corinthians 7 and verse 29. And it says this, but this I say, brethren, the time is short. It remaineth that both they that have wives be as though they had none. Now, why is the time short? Because of the things that are happening within this society. These prophecies are speeding up. Even your days and the time within your day is speeding up. The Lord is making things happen. Okay? You're going to have the martial law, the concentration camps, the microchip. All these things are going to be instituted very, very soon. Nuclear warfare and the ships arriving, the Lord himself arriving, delivering some of his people, as well as blasting a lot of you clowns, okay, to smithereens. But what's most important is what? It says, it remaineth that both they that have wives be as though they had none. So in this society, you're going to have to get to the point where nothing in this world matters but doing the work of the Most High. And that's how these two men were. They didn't give a shit about their wives. Robert De Niro had just met a chick. He was going on his last scope, something around $12 million, and he was going to shut it down. But he could not stop. And he was headed to the airport, ready to roll out. But he could not leave the work. He had to do basically what he had to do. And Al Pacino, he didn't give a shit what was going on in his marriage or the previous marriages that he had. He had to do the work. You have to have that same type of mind frame. To hell with this world. The hell with what these people talking about. It's going to have to even be the hell with your children. The hell with your wife. The hell with all that. These people, man, your wife don't give a shit about you, man. These women don't give a fuck about you. They ain't fucking loyal. They don't give a shit about you. These women are a bunch of goddamn whores. Running the streets every fucking week. On the phone with this nigga, that nigga. That's the life that they live in here, man. You know, these women are going to get right in the kingdom. You're going to really have your children in the kingdom. You can't have them now, bro. It's not going to happen here. So you got to be willing to leave anything within 30 seconds flat once you feel the heat around the corner, dick. So your objective in this life is to do the work. Teach study, research, etc. That's what you're supposed to be into. Do the work. The hell with anything else. So with that, I say shalom.